ground beef. Usually I like to use a combination of like lamb and bison and
Wow.
different things, but we had ground beef.
Oh, they didn't have a combination there. How surprising. Well, I agree with that. And how many pounds is that?
That's 1.5.
Yeah, that's quite a chunk of
And then
meat
here
there.
we have some sweet Italian pork sausage.
Yes.
I would usually get spicy, but for the Dutch family, we got sweet.
Oh, yeah, I'm really sorry about that. That's really disappointing.
No, it's good.
I'm disappointed.
It's very good. Don't be disappointed.
Okay, so they are sliced, and the next was the cheese knife.
Now we got the Dutch
Like
cheese
this.
knife,
Like this.
which I don't know, maybe there you go.
I wonder if this is good enough.
Well, the
The
judge, jury, and executioner is behind you.
Okay.
So
Shall check. Do you want to see if this is working out okay? Something like this.
Yeah, that looks good.
All right.
Good job.
So you cut some strips through there first, so then when you slice it, you get like thin strips of zucchini, right?
Seems like the idea is to keep the length as it is,
Yep.
so that we can have. And this is never going to be as long as a spaghetti normally you would eat, you know.
If you make it a little thicker, you get a little bit more of a mouth feel of
Yeah, it's
pasta
kind of
with
hard
bites.
to make it thick with the cheese slicer because it has.
It is. The cheese slicer is made to make thin ones, because the Dutch are notoriously frugal, and they like thinly sliced cheese, not this big thick.
But it tastes better that way.
It tastes
too.
better that way, and of course it's more economical.
That's true. And then
Variety is the spice of life, so maybe slightly different thicknesses of zucchini won't hurt our.
If you get sausage with casings, you want to make sure that you take it out of the casing.
Oh, I see.
So I just squeeze it in. It's a little dirty, but
That sounds downright fun, Play-Doh-like,
fun.
childlike. Just squeeze it. And why do you want the casings off, Michelle?
Because you don't want that texture inside the sauce.
Kind of like plastic, or
Or just kind of chewy.
we could think of other analogies. We're gonna not
We
engage.
could.
We're not gonna engage those today.
You already put it in your head.
So they've been planted. You can use what analogy you want with
Yeah.
sheaths around sausage and not wanting to chew on them. Do them both at the same time. You're kind of rewiring the brain while you cook. No, this is true. We got an elastic brain, everybody. And we're going to rewire that baby. So while we cook and do one thing, we're going to do something else with our feet.
Elastic like sausage casing?
Elastic like sausage casing, but not chewy like sausage casing, potentially. Yes? And what's this? Michelle, this is an actual tango move, or is this just like a...
This is more aerobic.
Just more aerobic. Yeah, that's
It
good.
helps me to like break the beef up while it's browning.
I see. I think it...
Tango is not aerobic enough sometimes. Sometimes it's good to get your heart rate going. A little cardio while you cook.
So getting back to aerobic exercise, I think it's true tango doesn't have enough of that. And when you talk to like professional tennis players, which is a little off the charts, but not necessarily, they spend 60 to 70% of the time doing aerobic exercises so they're up for the match. So tango too, you got to be in good shape for a good milonga, right, Murat?
yeah.
You can't be out of shape if you're going to do a tanda.
Or you can do like this and you just don't dance any longer.
Oh, you don't do milongas?
Not very much.
Yeah, I do. Michelle doesn't like it so much, right, Michelle?
I like it with certain people.
I guess we don't like to dance longer. We just try to say. That's what you're trying to say.
Okay, now over here,
Okay,
all the
okay.
meat is nicely browned, so now I'm adding in the tomato paste.
Okay, I need to get a... I'm going to kind of copy Murat's filming. It's so beautiful. There. Oh, wow. Look at that.
You won't want to kind of get it all over there. This
Look
one
at
has
that
a lot
color.
of Turkish cooking. They use a lot of tomato paste.
I know when I was in Istanbul
Oh!
that they
That's
use...
the right pronunciation there.
Thank you, thank you.
Wow.
They use a lot of vegetables. We had a lot of vegetables, a lot of eggplant, yes? A lot of tomatoes. And then when you're walking up and down the streets, there's a lot of vendors squeezing pomegranates and whatnot. At exorbitant rates, I might say, but
There, and I'm going to put my
Nevertheless.
liquids in here so I get the rest of the tomato in too.
good, I like that. We
All
use
the super
everything.
expensive fruits in the United States, you can just get a nice, 8 of them in one glass for like $1, right?
Yeah, yeah. It was very good, I gotta say.
Time to put the wine in.
Oh, my favorite part? Somehow that makes it feel gourmet. And
I
that
like
that is an
vinegar.
adjective, by the way.
Totally like it.
Gourmet. Okay, ready?
Turn up the heat a little.
Look at that red sauce. Look at that red wine hanging above the sauce like an executioner's
You're going in.
axe. There it goes.
I'm gonna put some of this Hawaiian steak rub in now. And I'll
Okay,
just tell you what's in it. Well, or you can read it.
Can I zoom in that close? I don't know. Can you?
Hawaiian sea salt,
Yeah.
organic spices, organic garlic, organic black red pepper, everything's organic. Red bell pepper, orange peel, and vegetable oil. I actually put orange peel in my sauces too when I need to liven it up more.
I've learned that from some Iranian recipes. Orange and lemon and lime peel or shredding and rind is such a great addition, and we don't use it so much anymore. And it's very healthy, by the way. So make sure it's organic, so there aren't a lot of chemicals in there. I think that's a good lesson learned.
There's a good smell happening here.
Okay.
Look how light I do this. Like,
Watch the technique. Look how she is doing. Look.
just light.
She floats it on there.
Light.
Like
Man,
when
look
you
at that.
when you dance, you float
Flowing.
across the floor. That's the way she does it with.
So effortless, you know.
It looks effortless,
Light.
but it's not. There's tons of technique there.
Light.
And in the case of women, there's like hundreds of thousands of years of evolution.
Check it out.
And it helps if you say every time you do it, light.
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 Not you, Murat, not you.
Light.
You still look like you're straining, but it's way better than when you started.
I gotta do it a little.
I mean, you learn fast. I could
gotta relax my shoulders. I think my shoulders are getting tense. You know.
kind of sit back in your posture and just relax.
I feel my pelvis is also so tight in my buttocks and stuff. Gotta relax.
Well, the thought of getting your face peeled will make your pelvis and buttocks
So
tight.
you see the wine cooked down really fast, and now we've got like a really nice thick sauce going here.
Okay, we have a really high-end video camera here, but this looks fantastic.
So now
I
I'm
hope
gonna put in just a little bit of water.
A little bit of water. You love that little cup. That little tomato paste cup is making the day. It's like the perfect measurement. Must have some Fibonacci's sequence in there somewhere.
Oh, certainly.
Must be. Okay.
I'm gonna bring the heat up again, and then simmer it down once it boils.
Honestly, it looks so good I don't even want to eat it. I just want to save it.
No, you don't want to eat it. Don't
Well, you know, it's just... it's like a painting. It's so beautiful you can hardly look at it. And this looks so good you can hardly think about eating it. Like, I'm not worthy. Kind of like Wayne's World. I'm an American. I cook everything in the microwave. I'm not worthy. Kind of like that.
Just like that.
Okay, so Michelle, the garlic's going in?
Yes, because we don't have a milonga tonight.
With a slight pause. Ah!
So I'm making... Wow, he's doing a beautiful job with the zucchini though.
He is. So yeah, this is how you handle it. Someone takes charge. The other person has to kind of submit just a little bit and just say, hey, that's it. I'm doing it the way I'm told to do it. And then they realize, hey, that is the right way. And that's how we learn. So we put the garlic in, which is key, but notice how she didn't put it in right away. And Michelle, there's a reason behind that, right?
Yes.
What was that reasoning?
I think that the garlic, when you brown it, the flavor changes. And when you don't brown it, it has kind of a sweeter flavor, and I like the sweeter flavor, so I put it in when there's a lot of liquid.
Okay, she likes sweet things. I'm not gonna ooh, that was a beautiful scene. So, how long are we gonna be, like, we're simmering this while we cook, and I kind of like the concept that you're in the kitchen while it's kind of cooking rather than kind of being absent.
Yes.
And how long does this generally take? I mean, and now we're taking a little longer because we're filming, but...
I like to simmer it for an hour.
An hour?
I like to, but it's not necessary. Like, this is pretty much good to go.
I see.
But we're taking our time because we're waiting for Sabine to get home.
Yep.
And I still have to saute the mushrooms, so put them in and put in the sun-dried tomatoes.
So we're going to saute those separate and then
so
add
basically
them.
when she comes home, that's when it's going to be ready.
I see. Okay, that's excellent. Okay, now remember, these are all our opinions. Nothing viewed.
Can't be held liable.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of this studio, of this station, or of this director and film crew. But in general, I find Michelle and Murat have excellent taste, so we're just going to go with that. Okay, so we'll come back. We'll wrap it up. Murat might be alive. He might not. We're not sure. And I'll put you in the film a little
I
bit.
sliced them pretty thick, and I just heated up a pot with olive oil.
They're thick?
Nice and hot. And then I put the mushrooms in and I let them sit there for a while so they get kind of a nice crust. Don't stir them around too much.
Let them sit so they get a crust. Okay.
And then flip them over.
Also, these are, they're not mushy, they're a little crusty. There's a big difference there. Okay. I like that.
And then I just pour the whole thing when the juices start to release. I pour the whole thing inside here. And I used a little bit of salt and a little bit of the truffle oil.
Oh, truffle oil, score.
And then I put a little bit of this inside.
Is zucchini going now?
No.
There's a lot of excitement back there with Murat, but
not going to happen.
we need to temper ourselves.
Did somebody say zucchini? No.
And I chopped up the sun-dried tomatoes and I just put them in here. And don't forget to taste your food, right?
When is the zucchini coming in the picture?
Later. Good.
We're ready to eat this stuff, right?
During eating this, anybody finds a hair in the pasta, that probably means my eyebrows going up and down like,
Yeah.
going into the pasta.
He's wiggling so much.
Zucchini?
You're hungry too?
I'm hungry.
This is my daughter Yarly.
She doesn't get fed very often.
Her, not really. And her sweatshirt matches the tiles on the wall. Honey, let's see how pretty that matches everything. And your nail polish right here. Can we do that? Okay, let's see. See, like the tiles, the blues, the nail polish, the sweatshirt.
Oh my god, it looks like she's cutting her head. Stop doing that, Michelle.
You should be like an action star.
2 pounds.
Just savoring the moment. I'm not even gonna sample it.
Very cute. Aww. They're very cute.
Oh, look at these guys.
Can we put them in the sauce?
No.
Oh, alright. Are you sure?
Yeah.
He looks like he'd be really good to eat.
It's green. Nice
No?
color.
It's my favorite color.
Not so bland.
Yeah.
So another thing you can do when I'm cooking and stirring is I've got this little balance wheel. And you can step on this thing, and in the beginning it's really creepy. And you can get on it, and then you can balance.
Smart.
And then when you stir, you balance, or if you're drinking tea, you can balance. And then it becomes more or less automatic when you're on the floor. Of course, I'm not in high heels. This way.
But do you slice the zucchinis with a sharp knife while you're on this thing?
Yes,
at all?
you can.
Really?
But I only do that when I have bare feet. You have to have bare feet, then you can feel the board a little better.
And perhaps a little experience.
And a little experience. In the beginning, don't do that. Yeah, don't try this, for an experience.
Hey! Sabine, home.
Gluten-free bread from Diana.
Really?
Dessert.
Sweet.
It's going to be on the stove.
Nice.
Does it look really good?
It's really good. You guys are gonna really like it.
Yeah,
Sweet.
because I have nothing to offer you.
Look at the beautiful
Look
zucchini
at the
noodles.
zucchini.
Isn't it beautiful? Nestled in the
We
beautiful
had so
red
much
napkin.
fun filming. It's going to be such a great shoot.
Like this?
Oh, we're gonna. Murat and Michelle are gonna, or where someone's gonna dance in the kitchen. Maybe both of us could do it while the kids film. So
Wow,
show
we
that we
should
can
both
dance
dance
in a
in
small,
here.
In the small
small
space.
space.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll have a small milonga inside
Yes.
the kitchen.
Well, you picked them up, right?
You told me to pick them up, so I went and picked them up. They're your guests.
I know, but they were here on time.
Yeah, they're on time again.
They're always on time.
No, and then they put their stuff away nice and neat and clean the.
Why are they so neat? What's up with that?
And then that girl, what's her name?
Oh, Michelle.
Yeah, like she decided she's gonna cook this really good meal, and I'm like, you really don't have to do that. You don't have to.
And she was looking really good at what she was doing.
Right, and I'm like, you don't have to do that all the time.
I don't understand
And
that.
then they cook a meal, and then she even heated up the plates. I'm like, why are we? I don't know. I just don't have time for this. It's in my house.
It
It's
is.
like my kitchen. She found all the utensils.
They had put all that
She's like,
delicious food in our fridge.
I just don't get it, And so I said, hey, stop. It's okay. And they
Yeah.
just kept doing it.
And you know what bothers me most? Every time they're here, they get up and they want to do the dishes
And
and
I'm like,
stuff.
stop it. And then he brought chocolate and that Greek yogurt that I like so much.
Yeah.
Like, cut it out. Like, I can get my own damn Greek yogurt if I had more money.
I know.
I don't get it.
I don't understand.
I'm kind of done with it. I don't think we're not doing this anymore.
No, I agree.
Murat, Michelle, just no more. Okay.
Yeah.
How many are we? Do we know?
7 maybe.
Oh, okay. Might as well just put most of it in there. You can keep putting it in. Need some help there. Is there just going to heat it up a little and try to toss it around and it gets a little more sauce. Maybe put some more sauce in there too. And we're heating the bowls because nobody likes cold spaghetti. And then we're going to be ready to eat, especially because Sabina's home.
Yay, I'm home.
Yay.
I'm ready for some spaghetti.
Yay! Spaghetti
This
looks
is going to be
good.
good.
It is, baby.
Especially because we get to dance afterwards.
Afterwards, we're gonna dance. We're gonna show.
enough dancing. Yes.
And later we have the pudding.
Elizabeth's head is going to be doused in Cozy Shack. Is it Cozy Shack, right? Cozy Shack pudding, but that's a different story. Behind the milk and everything. Secret ingredients.
Nice. All right. That's the best shots right there. I knew it. I knew she would be the one. Elsie, you rock.
She's the pinch hitter.
Is it good? Really? Really? It means a lot. If you like the zucchinis especially, because
Not
I
too
cut them.
spicy, right? Not too spicy.
That's really good, Michelle.
No, not so spicy. Oh,
Is it good, Yarly? Is it good? Wow. All right.
It's so good. Oh, it's so good. I can't believe this stuff. It's really good. What?
Honey.
What?
I say yeah, that's what I say. I say yeah, that's what I say. Talk to me, baby.
Oh my God.
Whisper in the ear.
Take those.
There's something sweet. Where's the one?
That's cool.
I love you, hear your sexy voice every night, every day. When the sun rises now, I wanna feel the whole wide world, girl. You're gonna be my loving wild. I wanna share with the whole wide world. You're gonna be my ever loving child. This is what I say.
Recently, we were discussing the activity and non-activity levels of cats. Scientists have also noticed a correlation between the activity of cats and the activity level of traveling tango instructors. We're going to enter the household where one of the traveling tango instructor couples, Murat and Michelle, are staying. We're randomly selecting a moment to see the tango instructors in their natural habitat. Somebody else's house, eating somebody else's food, and sitting around somebody else's table. This is in the middle of the day. It has been noted, based on observations, that tango instructors also spend around 80% of their time relaxing. This includes sitting in chairs, rolling around, and generally enjoying themselves, and of course the 17% of devoted time to such low impact activities as grooming and maybe playing with a ball of string. And of course 3% of their time in the evening, like cats, is devoted to their work. For cats it's hunting, and for tango instructors it's giving tango lessons or performances. Tango instructors have the ultimate lifestyle for humans.
I wanna give you all the love you desire.